How is everybody doing today? And in this video, we are going to be talking about our next drip marketed character after Astrael, the support that we're going to be getting that is Ether. Today is going to be Evelyn Chevalier, which, yo, I'm not going to lie, if y'all play Tekken, that's kind of cool that the last name matches Victor, but I don't know if y'all do. Let me know in the comments if y'all play Tekken. But let's go ahead and talk about this brand new attacker coming into Zenless Zone 0. And yes, today y'all do get the Civil Wolf, I say little homie on the screen today because I just took a shower and my hair is wet, so I cannot get on camera. But let's go ahead and talk about this character. It is very interesting seeing that we are getting an attacker for once. Now that we've had this anomaly meta for so long, and she is going to be fire, which inherently helps us out talk about some of the teams that she will be on, or some teams that we can talk about in regards to, of course, what she's going to be on with the upcoming version 1.5, or with this character being with Astrael, where the priority lies. Now, this character looks really good. I'm not going to lie. They've been cooking with these designs for the most part, and I absolutely love it. But let's go ahead and start talking about it. She is going to be in the same faction as Astrael, so we can assume already that these guys might work together. Depending in what Astrael does is her support. She could be a general support. She could be a general debuffer. We don't know yet in terms of what she's able to do, because we do know that the support role can debuff when it comes to giving out buffs, just like how Nicole does it, or they can be a buffer the same way Sokaku does it. So there is a couple of different ways that we can look into the support role for Astrael, but today's video is about Evelyn, and Evelyn is going to be fire attacker. So that means when it comes to the same role, same element, this is a direct, and I mean direct, power creep version of Soldier 11. We don't know 100% yet what she does. She could play a more off-field presence, like maybe something like Bernice, if they want to go that way, where they have some really strong attacks off-field. That could definitely be something that they do that way. They don't power something like Soldier 11 in that direct role, and also the element. But what they could do realistically, since we are looking at the fire characters, and if I can find all the fire characters, that means she's gonna have quite a bit of teammates. I'm not gonna lie, depending on her actual, I guess you could say, team passive, because the team passives can change. We do know that we have someone like Harumasa, where his is, if I'm not wrong, support and anomaly. I'm not 100% sure, but that was one of its first kind when it comes to a team passive that has different aspects of the what restrictions you're going to be looking for. It's not element or faction, is literally just roles. So that could be something that we look at later in the future. But this means that there are a couple of characters that will be getting some buffs, or some characters that will be getting some use now that Evelyn is going to be here. Of course, unknowing of what Astrael is going to do, but looking at Evelyn as she's going to be fire, of course, this means someone like Lighter inherently just immediately gets more of value as time goes by, which is going to be the case for a very long time for every ice and also fire character that comes out. Something really good about Lighter that he has in his kit, if you don't know, if you didn't pull him, he does have that fire/ice boost, and also the fire/ice res decrease to give to these enemies, which is really nice. Not only that, he can extend the stun duration of an enemy, making it so that you have much longer DPS windows, which are definitely going to help out a character like Evelyn, which is really freaking cool. The attack role definitely has to have something really powerful in its kit inherently, or just hits really freaking hard, because yes, we have been in an anomaly meta for a very long time, so there hasn't been a lot of support for the attack class or the attack role for quite some time. Now that we are finally getting another character like Astrael, who is going to be a support, this could mean that maybe they're going to come back swinging for the attack role, and let's say Astrael just gives a crap ton of crit rate, a crap ton of crit damage, a damage percentage boost, a stun delay, or something like that. There could be absolutely massive buffs behind Astrael, the same way we see all these supports in every single one of these Hoyo games kind of take over the landscape of the game for quite some time. The last time we had somebody inside Star Rail that came out as a support, they're still relevant to this day. Ruan Mei, and same thing with Robin, and of course with Sunday here, there's even more characters that are going to stay for the longevity of the game. I can assume that Astrael will definitely, as our first S rank support that is going to be limited, I'm not talking about the standard one, which is going to be Rena. This is going to be a pretty big deal. So this could mean that someone like Evelyn is definitely going to be in a really high position. Hopefully, there's just a lot that they do have to compete with someone like, let's say, Bernice being able to do off-field damage, off-field anomaly buildup. That's going to be pretty big. Same thing goes for characters like Jane, characters like Miyabi especially, who are just outright putting so much damage out on the field. And not only that, being able to proc disorders with someone like Yanagi, who they got, which is absolutely disgusting. There is also, of course, a little bit of competition that we can talk about as well when it comes to the DPS role overall. Of course, Ellen is definitely going to be in the picture when it comes to the attack role. Ellen is still really nice, especially when you have someone like Lighter, you have someone like Sokaku. You're getting some pretty big buffs, and also you're getting pretty quick stuns with Ellen in that team. Not only that, you're also talking about someone like Zhu Yin. Zhu Yin is definitely, and I mean definitely, going to play a really big role, especially with the ultimate update, which is something we do have to talk about. Zhu Yin is by far one of the best teams for sure, of course, besides the anomaly characters that are in the game. When you have someone like Nicole, Chingy, and Zhu Yin all able to use their ultimates, that proves to be a crap ton of value for that team, and it's absolutely disgusting when it comes to all the things you're going to be looking at in regards to the attack teams and all the attack characters in the game. So there is going to be a little competition in this. But besides Zhu Yin, realistically, besides some of the teams that we are building with these characters like Ellen, Zhu Yin, this is going to be a character that is going to come out after the ultimate update, which means a couple different things. I don't think they rushed this ultimate update at all. I do think this was planned quite a bit. And one main thing about that is that it could be that Astra, Yao, and Evelyn could be taking full use of the ultimate update. They knew this was coming. They built these characters kits in mind with maybe using their ultimate to do off-field damage. Maybe they provide buffs the same way Miyabi does buffs now, because Miyabi can now do her ultimate, get some stacks going into her rotation, and do a lot more damage because she does get an ice boost after it, and is not really using it for something like just straight damage. So someone like Evelyn, someone like Astra Yao, these characters could definitely be a new gen of characters that just have a bunch of mechanics in them, that have a bunch of usable tools that can be used post update of the ultimate update. It's just a lot of stuff that we can wait for or can't wait to see in regards to what they're going to be doing. I do think this is going to be very interesting though. I do think this is going to be very interesting, looking at the fire attacking role and just seeing what they can pull out because of it. Because like I said, not only do they have a lot of competition with a lot of the anomaly teams, we're also looking at characters like Ellen, like Zhu Yin, like Haramasa that are going to be absolutely insane to go against. So realistically, this might be the easiest skip if you are looking towards trying to get Miyabi, getting Astra Yao. This might be your breather of a patch, but this is only suspect, and this is just a normal attack character. We don't know yet what she has in her kit, so for all intents and purposes, although this does look like an easier skip, this is going to be quite a curveball if they throw something at us that she has something insane, like she can quick assist after every move or something, or she's able to do off-field damage. The world is endless in what they're able to do and what options they can give this character. It would be absolutely cool to see if they do something really unique and really nice with Evelyn. But other than that, let me know what y'all guys think about Evelyn. She looks absolutely amazing, and she's even more interesting as well. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. See y'all guys in the next one, and peace.